Tony Beets uncovers something on his land that raises alarms. Gold Rush centers on one of the most intense and unexpected moments in recent mining history, as Tony Beets, the legendary gold miner known for his fearless decisions and blunt leadership style, stumbles upon a discovery that threatens to derail everything he has built. For years, viewers of Gold Rush have watched Tony transform raw, unforgiving Yukon wilderness into thriving gold-producing operations. His massive dredges, relentless work ethic, and no-nonsense management approach have made him both feared and respected. But this time, the danger isn't mechanical failure, harsh weather, or equipment breakdown. It's something far more unsettling. While expanding operations on his land, Tony and his crew reportedly encountered a disturbing anomaly beneath the surface, something that immediately raised questions about safety, legality, and the future of the claim itself. In the high-stakes world of placer mining, even a small irregularity can cost millions. Ground instability, unexpected water pressure, or uncharted underground voids can swallow heavy machinery in seconds. When Tony noticed unusual readings and structural inconsistencies in the soil composition, alarms began ringing. The Yukon terrain is unpredictable, and over decades of mining, hidden shafts, abandoned dig sites, and natural sinkholes have posed deadly risks. The tension escalated as crew members expressed concern about continuing excavation in the affected zone. Production schedules were already tight, and every hour of downtime meant thousands of dollars lost. Yet pushing forward without understanding the threat could result in catastrophic consequences. Tony's leadership was put to the ultimate test: balance caution with ambition, or risk everything for another gold haul. Historically, Tony Beets has never been one to back down from a challenge. His reputation on Gold Rush has been built on bold gambles, whether investing in aging dredges or betting on new ground others considered too risky. However, this discovery struck a different tone. It wasn't just about gold potential, it was about land integrity and long-term viability. Experts were consulted to assess whether the anomaly indicated environmental hazards, structural collapse risk, or even regulatory complications that could halt operations entirely. In mining, compliance with environmental standards is non-negotiable, and violations can lead to massive fines or shutdowns. The possibility that the land concealed something unstable, or even historically hazardous, introduced a level of uncertainty rarely seen in Tony's normally confident decision-making. Crew morale shifted noticeably. Where there had once been the steady hum of machinery and determined focus, now there were cautious conversations and strategic meetings. Every scoop of dirt was approached with heightened awareness. The financial implications loomed large. A temporary shutdown could ripple through payroll, equipment leasing costs, and investor expectations. Yet Tony's decades of experience in the Yukon gave him a measured perspective. He has survived equipment disasters, flooding wash plants, and seasons that ended in disappointment. If there is one thing that defines him, it is resilience. Still, the stakes felt personal. The land represents more than profit. It symbolizes legacy, family involvement, and years of relentless toil. His children have worked alongside him, and the Beets family name is deeply tied to their claims. Any threat to that foundation hits harder than a typical setback. As discussions unfolded, contingency plans were drafted. Could they reroute operations to another section of the claim? Would reinforcement or engineering intervention stabilize the affected area? The answers were not immediate, and uncertainty hung thick in the Yukon air. What made the situation particularly alarming was how sudden it seemed. One moment operations were routine, the next, a potential crisis demanded urgent attention. Viewers of Gold Rush know that mining is inherently unpredictable, but this event underscored how fragile even the most established operation can be. Tony's calm yet visibly intense response demonstrated why he remains one of the show's most compelling figures. Rather than react emotionally, he analyzed, questioned, and prepared for multiple outcomes. Whether the discovery ultimately proves to be a manageable obstacle or a season-defining catastrophe, it highlights the razor-thin margin between success and disaster in gold mining. In the Yukon, nature always has the final say, and even a titan like Tony Beets must respect the ground beneath his boots.